Hi! I was muted. Hello, thank you for letting me know. I would have figured it out eventually from seeing the gray bars on OBS, but hello, good PlaMorning. It is me. I am now. Yeah, I would have figured it out. I would have. Maybe a couple minutes. Maybe a few minutes of being. Maybe. Anyways. Hello, Vino. Welcome. Today, we are going to be continuing the Aile strike. We have a leg. It's a really sexy leg, actually. It's really nice. But what we are going to do today is not make another sexy leg. Even though that's what the instructions tell us to do. We are deviating from the instructions. And we are going to build the inner frame of the whole mobile suit, maybe. I don't know if we'll finish it today. But we're going to be building the inner frame first. I'm moving this down because these are all inner frame pieces. We're going to be building the inner frame first and putting together a cool mobile suit skeleton. And then we will be putting the armor on top of it. Because I think that is really fun to do. And it's like, oh, I bet when they built it for real, this is how they would have done it. Wow. So, let us begin. On this beautiful morning. Yeah, so it's gonna look like this. Like a big skelly. Okay, we have already done the leg. But what about the other one? Literally a bionicle, pretty much. And then he's got armor on top. The children crave bionicles. And the 30-year-old adults also crave bionicles. Actually, probably more so than the children, because the children don't even know what bionicles are. Man, I have a crazy story. Well, it's not that crazy. I have a story about an annoying thing that happened to me this week, and I'm going to tell you about it. Because it's annoying, but it's also an interesting look into how my country's legal system works. So, last month, I got a letter in the mail that said, you are being summoned for jury duty. I assume y'all have jury duty over there too, but I will explain it anyways, because this is a yapping stream. You don't? Okay, well. So jury duty is when, in the court, sometimes in trials, people can be like, I want a jury. And basically they get, like, a big group of random other people together. And they're like, okay, we got all these random people here. And, they're gonna listen to the trial, and then they're gonna talk amongst themselves and be like, yeah, this guy's guilty, or yeah, this guy's fine, or whatever. So that's what a jury is. And so because they need these random people, anybody over a certain age, they can send you a letter and be like, you're gonna be in the jury now. Yap gossip with legal... Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And so, but they do this thing first where they want to interview you to make sure you're not, like, crazy or something, right? So they send you this thing in the mail where they're like, hey, you have to come to the courthouse on this day for jury selection. And then we're going to talk to you, and make sure that you're not like, oh, I just always say the guy's guilty because I believe everyone's a sinner in the eyes of the Lord and he'll sort them out. They're like, we're gonna make sure you're not like that, right? So I get this thing in the mail and it's like, you've been summoned for jury duty. Send us all of your contact info back in the mail because obviously we can't do this on the internet for some fucking reason. We have to use the postal service. And then come here on this date, and then the trial will be on this date. And let your work know because, haha, guess what? You have to do this instead of working. So I go through the whole rigmarole. I tell my manager, hey, jury stuff. She's like, okay. And then on Friday, which is when I was being summoned, I was like, okay, time to take some time off from work and get on my bike and bike to the courthouse and go in. And I walk in, and posted up on the interior door is just a printed white piece of paper that says, jury selection for this date is canceled. What the fuck? You could not have emailed me or phoned me or even sent me a letter with the multiple pieces of contact info that you required me to give you that you did then not use to let me know that I didn't have to come here. And as I was walking out the door, I see another guy go in, and I'm like, I wonder if this guy's here for the same thing. And I see him walk in and look at the wall and shake his head and then walk out. And I'm like, jury selection? And he's like, yeah, this shit's happened to me before. But it was actually kind of a blessing for two reasons. One, I now do not have to do jury duty because I did not want to do it. Two, I'd already biked over there, and it's a nice day, and, well, I might as well go get a nice lunch in town, you know? So I gotta have a little break from work to go find out that it was canceled. But yeah, so that was my legal adventure on Friday. I biked to the courthouse to find out that they said we don't need you actually, lol. So that was fun. But if they ever ask me to do it again, the other thing is I'm assuming it's canceled. You could just drop out of the duty just like that. No, you can't, but they said it's not happening. No, normally if you get selected, you have to like have a good reason to not do it, which sucks. Although the thing that is confusing is they didn't actually give us very much information with this note. They didn't say the trial is canceled. They said jury selection is canceled. So it's entirely possible they may contact me again and be like, by the way, we've rescheduled. Come here at this time. But it seems like if it was rescheduled, they would have said rescheduled and not canceled. So I don't know. Maybe it got settled out of court or something. I don't know. Something happened. Was it at least an interesting sounding case? I don't know what the fuck happened for the case. They didn't tell us nothing. They didn't tell us nothing. I think the other thing I wouldn't want to do jury duty is, like, it feels like a lot of pressure. Like, you're deciding something that heavily impacts someone's future. Like, I don't know, man. Like, what if the lawyer is really convincing, like the prosecution's really convincing, and I'm like, yeah, that all makes sense, they're guilty, and then it turns out that they weren't guilty, like, I'd feel really bad. Even though it's not really my fault, I'd still feel bad. Does the jury make the final decision? I honestly do not know, because I haven't had to do it before. I think they're, like, part of it. I think it's like if the jury and the judge agree, then that's it. Or something like that. And then, like, if they don't, there's more deliberation or something. I don't know. But you're part of the final decision. Which would be enough to make my guilty little brain feel guilty. Anyways, I'm glad I probably don't have to do it. And honestly, if they contact me again and be like, by the way, we've rescheduled to this time, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll show up, but you have to fucking promise me to let me know if you don't need me. Because, like, for me, it wasn't that big a deal. It was, my work's pretty flexible with hours. It was a Friday. It was a nice day. It wasn't that far a bike ride. I biked over there. It wasn't on. Whatever. I had lunch. It was fine. But, like, I can imagine for some people, they probably had to take the whole day off work that day, drive over there to find out that they didn't have to. Like, what the fuck? Also, my work is cool, so they would have paid me the whole time I was doing jury duty, which I think might have been like a week or whatever. But the law does not say they have to do that. And jury duty gives you, like, not a lot of money, I think, for doing it. As like a, oh, we're making you not work, so here, have this. So that also sucks for people. Basically, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that inconvenient for me, but I could see how inconvenient it could be for other people, and that sucks. All right. Leg skeleton. I think, is that this way? Yes. Now we have to exercise it so it can move. It's stiff. Come on. Woo, there we go. Wow. This part too, yep. Yeah. But yeah, so that was my legal adventure, and then I got to eat a yummy donut, because there was a coffee shop nearby with yummy donuts. And I picked up some pork chops from a butcher, and I made the best pork chops I've ever had last night. They were so good. Yeah, at least it wasn't me as the defendant. That would have been not as fun, probably. Unless it was like, I was like, oh my god, I've got this case in the bag. These guys are gonna get fucked. But yeah, I got these. I went to the local butcher, and they had these giant fucking pork chops. They were like this thick. They were like it was from a big pig, basically. This was like a large pig that made these pork chops. And I got some, and then I smoked them on my pellet grill, like nice and low, like 225 for like an hour and a half. Oh my god, they were so fucking good. Actually, I still have one left over that I get to eat today. Okay, so there's that. I got this really useful little, my grill doesn't do this, but I got a little thingy to do it. Meanwhile, I'm on my sorted diet. Oh, I mean, man, pork chops aren't yummy at all. It's better to eat healthy foods. But I got this really useful little gizmo. It's like this little puck with these little plug-in things. And you can plug temperature probes into it. And then, you know, temperature probe what you're cooking or whatever. But it's got a Bluetooth connection. So it goes to your phone, which is really useful because then you can basically be like, okay, let me know when this is at 145 internal, right? And then you don't even have to keep going out and poking the pork and checking on it. It'll just buzz in your pocket and be like, by the way, it's at the temperature you want, sir. And I'm like, oh, thank you very much. It's so useful. Okie dokie. So we're not going to do all of this stuff yet. Or maybe... because there's more parts that kind of make up the skeleton-y part. Do we do those, is the question. Yeah, I think we do. Probably the only good example is smart. Yeah, a lot of them, a lot of times when it's like, I connect to your phone, it's kind of useless. But this is actually very useful. Because it's information that you want to know about when you're not near the thing. Okay, we're gonna add the little extra skeleton-y bits here. And it's time sensitive too. Like, for example, if my rice cooker goes off, I don't need my phone to buzz. Because one, it makes a noise and I can hear it. But two, if it takes me like 5 minutes to go and open my rice cooker, that's not a big deal. But I want to know when the meat's done right away so I don't overcook it. Okay, so we need those guys and these guys. And this guy. F7, F7. Where are you? There you are. But yeah, aside from the law and pork chops, I've basically just been working this week. I think I want to start, because I'm not using my vacation time to go to Japan this year. I think I might take, like, my Fridays off this summer. So I might start doing that soon. Because it's always kind of nice to do, like, the 4-day work week that we should have. And kind of imagine how the world would be like that. And pretend it's real. Hi, parentheses. Come here. Come here. What's up? Yeah? Here, come here. Come here. Come on. Where's my baby? Come here. Come on. Come on, jump up. Don't just sit down there meowing at me. Jump up on my lap so I can pet you. You can do it. Do you want me to lift you up? Come here. There you go. There you go. She's like, I don't want to go up there. I want you to come in a different part of the house and play with me. Yeah, in contrast to her climbing all over me in crosscode. Yeah, you crazy baby. You crazy baby. She's here now. You can probably hear her. She's noisy. Hi. Hi. Yes. Yes, you are a good kitty cat. Yeah, I have to go pick up more food for you today. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The pet store called me and they said we have more food for parentheses. Yeah. She's a good kitty. It's not really that special. It's like, it's canned food that is kind of harder to find in some places. But the annoying thing is they only make it in, like, the small cans. And so what I do is, instead of just going to the pet store constantly and putting, like, a bunch of small cans in a bag, I just get them to, like, I'm like, can you order a case of this for me? And then they'll order, like, a box of it, and I can pick it up. Because Theses has some, we think, some food allergies. So we're not exactly sure what she's allergic to, because it's really hard to figure out with cats. But, if I give her food that's, like, reduced ingredients and doesn't have a lot of the fillers that other cat food has, then she doesn't have diarrhea. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, because when I give you the normal kitty food at the grocery store, you get diarrhea. Yeah. So you get your fancy food. It's good, though. We switched to a new type of fancy food recently, and she likes it way more, which is good. Because her other food, she was like, oh yeah, I'll eat it, but I'm not very enthusiastic about it. And I mean, that was fine, but I'm like, I want my baby to enjoy eating her food, because eating food is fun. And now you have a new type of fancy food, and you like it a lot. You eat it so fast. So that's good. Yeah. All right, baby. I'm going to start sanding these again, okay? Is that all right? Yeah, you can go on there if you want. You can say hi to everyone. Yeah, she's got a sensitive tummy. That's why her last name is semicolon. Because her her butt doesn't work good. And it's also because it's the winky face. Parentheses semicolon. Or I guess that's her middle name. Her last name is my last name because she's my daughter. Just learned she has a last name. What the hell? Yeah, parentheses semicolon. That's her full name when she's really in trouble. That's what I call her. Just when you thought her name couldn't get any longer and more complicated. Oh, there's another one. And it's another piece of punctuation. Woohoo! Man, the other reason I want to take time off soon is that video games are happening soon. Did you know that? There's a lot of video game happening soon. Elden Ring DLC is coming out, and then like a week later, Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail comes out. Oh my god, video games are happening. I am very much looking forward to both of those. Yeah, Elden Ring is on the 21st, and then early access for Dawn Trail is on the 27th. And so funnily enough, Dawn Trail was going to come out a week earlier, like at the same time as Elden Ring, and then they announced the Elden Ring DLC. And the FF14 producer was like, hey, we know that you guys want to play Elden Ring, and also we want to play Elden Ring. So FF14 is going to come out a week later. Also, the new SMT5 just came out, and I've been playing that a bit. The, like, I guess basically SMT5 Golden, essentially. It's called Vengeance. And it's good. They've made some good changes to it, I think. One of which is that it has a frame rate now, because it's not just on the Switch. But also there's like a new story path going on that people have been saying is a lot better. And there's new demons, which is cool. And one of my favorite things is there's this new thing you can do where you can go to a little base and you can talk with all your demons. You did not have to do the Switch that dirty. Well, listen, I love the Switch, but it is what it is. Especially for third-party games. But yeah, the best new feature is you can go to this little base and you can chat with all the demons on your team and have little convos with them, and they all say silly things because they're demons, and it's fun. I like it. And I never finished the original SMT5. So I'm like, ooh, let's jump back in. All right, we got the little bits here. Where did these go? These are gonna go on the sides here, right? Yes. Like this. Hi, Deanne. I was just talking about the SMT5 Vengeance. It's good. It has demons. It has the Nahobino. It has this new girl that does magic, and she's like, hee hee, I'm just a normal girl, but I'm like, I don't know about that. Wait. Yes, up here. And we're building a skeleton. Thought you were talking about the Elden Ring DLC. Yeah, I'm talking about that too, because that's soon. There's so many video games happening. Elden Ring DLC's happening. FF14 expansion's happening. SMT5 Vengeance is happening. Oh my god. We're video gaming. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to Elden Ring as well. I'm going to make sure my character is all ready for it. It is funny. I was seeing people talking about on Twitter that, like, so the requirement to access the DLC is you got to beat Mog. And apparently only like 33% or something of people have beat him that have played the game. Because not only is Mog... I mean, listen. The people that downplay every boss in Elden Ring will be like, he's not even that hard. He's decently hard. And not only is he decently hard, he's just fucking hard to get to. Because he's in the middle of fucking nowhere in his blood castle. And you gotta do all this crazy shit to even get there. And then you get there and he's throwing blood that catches on fire at you, and you're like, damn. This sucks. But I've killed him. Looking forward to upcoming Kedrick concert. Maybe we can get Beef Part 2. Yeah, well, because he's... What did he say? He's got, like, 9 tracks or something? Hi, Theses. Parentheses is here, by the way. But yeah, Elden Ring, and then I've only got a week to play Elden Ring before Dawn Trail drops, and then I have to Dawn Trail because it's FF14. I've already sunk an ungodly amount of my life into that game. What am I gonna do? Not doing more? Okay, there's the foot. On the waist, B5. That's how casinos get you. Yeah, the golden saucer does that in FF14. But I'm looking forward to Dawntra. I think the new classes look really cool. I'm not sure about the changes they've made to my main. I hope they reconsider some of them. Some of those Black Mage changes, I don't know about that. But we'll see. Is this churn? Yes. Okay, and how does this... Hold on, I'm getting confused. Reminds me, did you finish Dragon's Dogma 2? I have! It's good. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. Even though everyone was talking shit about it when it came out. Good video game. I hope they do DLC for it. I think my main complaint about it was enemy variety. So if they do a DLC that has more types of enemies, that sounds very good. Did you break the cycle? Hell yeah, I did. I went to the fucked up hell world and I was like, we're gonna break the cycle. Is that game still about the cycle I talked about? It's very much about the cycle I talked about. It's so much about the cycle. And I broke the hell out of it. I climbed up on the dragon and he was like, we're gonna fight. And I was like, what if I stabbed myself? And then he was like, oh my god, you're breaking the cycle. And then I broke it. And then the world turned into hell, and then I had to help it. Okay, how is this all happening? We're not doing the armor yet. B9. Huh? Yeah, it makes sense when you play the game. Sort of. Unaliving yourself? Well, not really, because the scar on your chest is inherently connected to the dragon, and so, you know, you, like, stab it with this special super secret sword, and then it, like, does things. It makes sense. Because the sword has, like, the blood of the old king who also broke the cycle for a while. And then you, like, undo the thingy. And then all the eldritch horrors in the ocean come up and go into the sky. Unaliving sounds close to anal loving. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, the eldritch horrors in the ocean come out of the ocean, and then there's no ocean anymore, so there's more stuff in the map to explore, because the ocean is gone and it's in the sky now. And you couldn't swim before because of the things that killed you in the water. And then you run around, and there's, like, mutant dragons, and you kill them. Yeah. It's kind of neat, because essentially, if you went in water over, like, waist high before, there were these, like, fucked up, little, like, eldritch monster things that would just eat you alive. And everyone would be like, oh yeah, that happens. That's just how the world is. And at first it just kind of seems like a conceit for you to, like, not go in the water because they didn't want to deal with that. But then they tie it into the story, and it's like, oh yeah, these guys are part of the cycle stuff. They went Lovecraft with it. Yeah, it's always been kind of Lovecrafty. In the background, behind all the dragon stuff. But yeah, two biggest complaints, not enough enemy variety. Second complaint, you don't get to talk to the dragon as much. You got to talk with the dragon all the time in the first one, and he was so hot. And in this one, he still sounds hot, but you barely get to talk to him, and it's kind of lame. Hi, Feces. What's up? You're so full of energy. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Hi. She's full of beans. Hey, baby. Yeah. You're full of beans, aren't you? Okay, so... She's clingy today. Yeah, she's been clingy recently. I think she's just happy to have her cone off. Aren't you? Yeah. Hi, baby. Okay, so this is gonna be up here. And then these are gonna go here. Hey. There wasn't really an E3 this year. There was the Summer Games Fest. It seemed alright. I didn't really watch anything. I just kind of looked at news from it. There was a bunch of games. Nothing really, like, super exciting to me, I don't think. Also, look at this. It's so cool. Whole leg and skeleton leg. Wow. Kind of funny and sad to remember E3 ain't a thing. Yeah, it's just Summer Games Fest, and then everyone else is like, oh, we're gonna also talk about our games now. Kinda sexy? You're right. Okay, the arms are B8. But yeah, the new Doom game looks kind of cool. There were some indies that looked kind of neat. I'm interested in the new... I always forget the guy's name. The Beginner's Guide and Stanley Parable guy is doing a new game. That seems interesting. I always forget his name, though. I don't know. I had that whole rant before about how I don't want to know about games when they're not coming out for a long time. So I try not to pay too much attention. New Monster Hunter looks awesome, but I'm not paying attention to it because it's not coming out until next year. Yippee! I'm gonna think about the games that are coming out in a few weeks, because I get to play them. And yeah, new SMT5 is good. SMT5 Golden. It's got all these new demon ladies in it, and they're like, ew, we're so sexy and evil, and we're gonna kill you and sacrifice you. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill you guys. Is there any new Assassin's Creed / Far Cry in this? I don't think the new Far Cry. Everyone's been arguing about Assassin's Creed on the internet. It looks like Assassin's Creed. They're finally doing Japan after, like, all this time. New? Yeah. Didn't Far Cry kind of fall off? I think so? I don't know. I haven't really played a Far Cry game since, like, 2. So... I think the thing is like, they're finally doing Assassin's Creed in Japan, but multiple other games have already done Assassin's Creed in Japan, and they've done it really well, so it's like, who cares? Like, just go play Rise of the Ronin. Doesn't SMT use mostly the same roster every game? They have a lot of core guys that are always in it, but then there's a lot of different demons that are in and out. And a lot of demons get different designs depending on the game, too. Like, they put Zuntun Shi in SMT5 Vengeance now, and he's so awesome. He's like a little green boar guy, and he talks in all caps. He's so cute. I love him. I just fused him, though. I was like, I'm sorry. You're too low level. Where's the AC set in the Philippines? I think it's funny in SMT5 because they've added this thing where you, like, you know, you can go to your hangout and you can talk to all your demons and, like, get to know them. But it's not Pokemon. You are still gonna sacrifice these guys. I like to think of it as they haven't been sacrificed. They've been fused into a new demon, but their spirit is still in that guy. So I'm still carrying on with them, you know? I just got Ippon Datara again, my boy. I love Ippon Datara. And I don't know why in SMT5 they were like, you know what Ippon Datara needs to do? Scream really fucking loud. He's so scary. I talk to my demons in my room every night, too. Yeah! But seriously, there's this one field in the game. If you've played the game, you probably know what I'm talking about. There's this one field that has a bunch of Ippon Datara in it, and they're just hopping around, and you're like, oh, funny guys. And then anytime they see you, they scream so loud and start moving towards you, and it's the scariest thing in the world. I think that's one thing that is so impressive to me about, and this was with the original SMT5 too, is they've done a really good job with both like the animations and the dialogue and everything of giving all the demons like a lot of characters, sort of, or like they're all represented well. They all feel really distinct. Like in a lot of the Pokemon games, the newer ones where they're out in the overworld, they've been getting better at it, but they just kind of feel like, oh, here's the 3D model of this Pokemon. But all the demons feel very unique in SMT5. It's good. Like, they all move about differently. They're all sound different when you talk to them. They've got kind of different personalities going on. It's very impressive. The fact that, like, all of them have unique dialogue when you talk to them at their camp is like, oh my god. There's a lot of dudes in this game. You can talk to all of them? That's crazy. Okay, what are we doing here? So this bends like this. Oh my god, Legend of Zelda. This bends like this. Ah, I don't want to break it. Like this. Ah, I see. Like that. And then goes in. Okay. Wakata. You can have some really insightful chats with Jack Frost. I'm sure you can. I haven't gotten Jack Frost yet, but I'm excited about doing so. Where's the other arm? Hold on. This guy's got 2 arms, right? Where's the other one? Did I already cut it out? Oh yeah, I did. Ha ha. Yeah, I'm sure I can hee-ho. Haven't found him yet. I want a hee-ho. It's funny, Jack Frost is in hee-hoping you get him. Me too. I'm hee-hoping I do too. Hello! Welcome to the stream. It's funny, Jack Frost is in like every game, but he's a different level in like every game. So it's always kind of, you don't know when you're gonna get Jack Frost, you know? I think, if I remember correctly in base SMT5, he's like level 20-something? I think? Because I was playing Persona 3 Reload recently too, and you get Jack Frost like right away in that. It's crazy. They were like, we gotta pull the people in with the Jack Frost. But I distinctly remember in SMT5, I feel like Jack Frost and King Frost aren't that far apart in level. Because I remember in the overworld, there's like this warehouse you can go into, and it's got a bunch of Jack Frost and then a King Frost in it. And they go, hee-ho, and then they kick your fucking ass. I think one of the most useful features in Vengeance, which kind of feels like cheating, but at the same time, it feels like cheating that's good to have in the game, is that you can save anywhere now. Because in the original version of the game, you could only save at ley lines, which kind of made it so part of the challenge was like, okay, I'm at this ley line, I have to try and get to the next one, or I have to go and venture out, and then if I die before I come back, I gotta go back to here. But now you can just save anywhere, which kind of removes that element of like going on an adventure away from the ley line, but also means you don't have to just redo like the last 5 things you did every time you die. Damn, what is this from? This is from Pokemon? Damn. Decision is sure to have ruffled some feathers. Yeah, I think it's fine. Because you can still, like, you still need to go to the ley line to, like, heal and fuse and use the shop and stuff. So it's still your home base. You just can also not have to save there. And heck, if you really don't want to use that feature, you also just can not use it. But lots of people that like to pretend they care about difficulty also like to pretend that they have to use every feature the game gives them, so... I think it's good because SMT5 is also a game where one bad thing can happen in a fight and then you die. So not having to redo like 10 minutes of just random stuff because you got a random miss is good, I think. Okay, and there's that arm. And now the body. Just a moment, I'm currently confused about something. I see. That's just this piece. The instructions be puzzling. They were puzzling me a little bit, but I figured them out because I am a genius, actually. I'm an eventual genius. Eventually, I'll always figure it out. But sometimes, it might take me a little bit. Okay, and then this, go into here. And then this will go into here. I said, and then this will go into here. Why don't you want to go into there? Come on. This is right. Yeah, this is right. Come on. Ow. Why is this such a tight fit? Hold on. Off first. There we go. Holy shit. Well, the waist piece is certainly secure, if nothing else. And then... Wow! Look at that! It's a guy! Sort of. It's a skeleton. Are you allowed to show him like that? Listen, you know, some people like to follow the rules, but not me. I'm a rebel. I'll show a naked robot on my stream. Not a robot, actually a mecha. I'll show a naked mecha on my stream. I don't care. They can try and come for me if they want, but I'll fight tooth and nail for my rights as a internet user. That's right. So I think what I want to do now is I want to make the head. Do I want to make the head? Yeah, I want to make the head and then start on the arm. I don't know if we'll finish the arm, but... So, what do we need here? Fuck. Okay, I dropped the piece, but I saw exactly where it went. Thankfully. It's a very small piece. Hi, parentheses. Hey, baby. What is it? Really? That's interesting. Oh, the other thing I'm excited about, actually, that got shown off at Summer Games Fest is Unbeatable got a trailer that came out. That game is gonna happen, maybe. Pretty exciting. I feel like I played the demo for Unbeatable, like, a long time ago. Many years ago. I played the demo, and I was like, this game is so cool, and the music is so good. It's a rhythm game. I've sung one of the songs from it in karaoke a few times before. But the music's really good, and the art style is really cool. And they released a demo called The White Tapes ages and ages ago, and I really liked it. And then I kind of just gave up hope of the game ever coming out, because it was pretty much radio silence for a long time. But they had a big cool trailer come up recently, and I'm like, oh my god, the game is actually gonna happen. It's good though. It feels the art and kind of like vibe of it feels very fully, which I like. And then the music is nice, and then you're doing like the gameplay's pretty much like Muse Dash. But it seems like they've got kind of some story stuff going on too, and there's, you know, you walk around and talk to people and stuff. It's cool. Okay, so these bits are gonna go together, and we need a sticker for the eyes. I think it'll be easier to put the sticker on if we put these together first, though. Because this eye piece is so tiny. Oh my god, it's so small. I feel like you could isolate a lot of things I say during this stream, and they'd be bad isolated. Wait, how does this go? Oh, this up top. Okay. Feel like some things, even when not isolated, are bad. Maybe. Maybe. Allegedly, sometimes I say some things. Allegedly. Okay. Here's the eyeballs. Man, I kind of almost need, like, tweezers for this, I feel like. These are so small. I'm gonna try and do them just with my fingies. small. Here. There's eyes. I like this guy's horns. I like that they're kind of like demony. Yeah, you just zoom in with your old magnifying glass. G11. Hi, baby. Oh, it's getting gray outside. It was so nice this morning. Now it's getting kind of gray and stormy. Oh, feces is climbing again. Ow, ow. Girl. Why do you want to go on the back of the chair so bad? I feel like I gotta get, like, some kind of attachment for the chair, so there's a little kitty section back there. And then you can be up there easily without falling on me. I don't know why she's so fascinated with the back of the chair, but there is not the amount of space necessary for a kitty back there. Yeah, go and lay in your bed. Good girl. I need like a little kitty platform to hang on it so she can sit back there. Because obviously the solution is not to prevent her from trying to climb up there, because that seems to be a losing battle. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's scratching on her scratchy stuff. Put a kitty cam too, yeah. I need a little platform on the back of the chair and a little camera pointing down on it. I have thought, because she does have a little bed beside my desk that she goes in sometimes. And I could have a kitty cam there. But she doesn't go in there all... Oh, she's playing now. Did you get it? She's got this... It's like this blue plastic thing, and it's got a little track in a circle, and then there's a ball in the track, so the ball doesn't come out, but if you push it, it rolls around. Did you get the ball? Oh, good job. Does she usually sleep on your bed? Yeah, at night I go in bed and then she lies on my legs. It's really cute because she likes to lie basically like not on your legs, but basically like right next to your legs, like leaning into them. And at night, if I kind of like shift around as I'm going to sleep, she'll like get up and walk over and like snuggle against the legs again, and it's like, oh, kitties are so cute. Also, oh my god, Final Fantasy Prelude. Hi, baby, did you get the ball? Did you catch it? Good job. Good job. You're so talented. Okay, so we need that E10 and T121. Man, building the head, especially on RGs, is so scary because the pieces are so tiny. We'll need 2. PGs kind of are. Honestly, MGs kind of are. Also, there's just RGs of mobile suits that are physically larger. Ow. Hi. Like that Zeong that's in my backlog is also an RG, but it's like gonna be over twice as big as this probably. Because the Zeong's a big boy. Hi, baby. Yes, I'm doing stuff with lots of very tiny bits of plastic right now, baby. Please do not knock them on the floor. Oh, did you already knock them on the floor? You might have. Feces. Oh, never mind. It's right there. I'm sorry. I accused you falsely. Have you tried any PGs yet? No. They're so... PGs are like... I feel like the money and time investment to build a PG is just so huge. And then also the final product is so huge, and where do you even put it? I think the other problem is like, if like my favorite mobile suits got a perfect grade, I'd be more tempted to, but it's usually the really popular ones that get a perfect grade, and those ones aren't my favorites. Like, if they made a perfect grade Zuda, oh my god, I might have to get that. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. And I don't think they'll make a perfect grade Sazabi, because that would just be too insane. Zuda mentioned? Hell yeah! I love the Zuda. The Zuda is one of my favorite mobile suits. It's so sick. I have... Where is my Zuda? I have a painted Zuda. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. It's in my display case. I'm back with this bad boy. My Zuda! I wanted to paint it like it's a knight. I love the Zuda because it's got this big fuck jetpack on the back that makes it explode. And it's so cool. And it's got this cool shield with the little flippy down spikes so it can stab people with it. Oh, it's so awesome. Pew! And also, the HG Zuda comes with this giant fuck-off rifle, which is also very cool. Big. But yeah, I feel like shield and thruster gimmicks are so cool. Yeah. I think the problem is that like most of my favorite mobile suits are either not popular enough to get a PG or too big to get a PG. Like they're never going to make a perfect grade Zuda. And I feel like they'd never make a perfect grade Sazabi because it would be like as big as a child or larger. Or like a Kshatriya. Like the MG Kshatriya is already too big. They're not going to make a perfect grade. Barzam's the strongest. Yeah, Barzam's so cool too. Or like the Regan-Lay's Julieta, like that thing is so sick, but it's never gonna get a perfect grade. It doesn't even have a master grade. But yeah, I really love how boxy the Zuda is, and I really like all the little, not the main thrusters, but like the little extra ones. They're a lot like the little propulsion things on like spacesuits or something. They're so cool as like direction adjusters. They're so awesome. It's so awesome. It's so cool. And its arms go boop like that. But yeah, that's why I don't think I'll build a perfect grade, because there's the time and money investment is so high, and there's no mobile suits in perfect grade that I'm passionate enough about to make that investment. I do want to build a Kshatriya someday, though, which is already a time and money investment, even at, like, RG. That extended very little. What is the purpose of it? So the purpose of it is that it can have equipment down on its leg here, and it needs a little extra reach to reach it. Hey, baby. I think my problem with the reason I haven't built a Kshatriya yet, even though Kshatriya is so cool, is I feel like it would be a pain in the ass to build. Because you have to build like 4 wing binders and then like a million funnels. And they're just the same. And I feel like it would be very monotonous to actually put together. But it's so cool that I have to do it someday. Theses? Am I talking about mobile suits and not about you? Come here. Come here. Feel like you're building a Lego set, yeah. But, Kshatriya is so fucking cool, though. I have to build it eventually. I want one. I want to pose it next to my Sazabi. Hey, baby. I've also had an Efreet custom back-ordered on the internet for like 8 years now that I'm probably never gonna get. Come here. Because I doubt they're ever gonna make more of those. Come here. What is it? Why are you so full of beans? I think she just wants me to lie down on the couch so she can walk on me. But I'm busy, baby. I'm building things. Honestly, though, my backlog is starting to get to the point that I'm going to be allowed to buy more kits again soon. So... just so that the backlog may never be truly empty. Yeah. Well, I need at least 4 at all times so I can have a proper poll, you know? Gonna need some panel lining on these bad boys. Oops, did I cut a piece that I wasn't supposed to? Maybe. Uh-oh. Guess we're gonna find out. Four for pull, 4 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 for pull. No problem. Okay, so how are these gonna go? I feel like people whose first language is different have different tongue twisters that are hard for them. Because you get used to saying different sounds, you know? Hey. Okay, how is this gonna go? Oh, I see. This first... that. And then this up here. And then this down here. Oh, I need to sand that a little more. Poor purple. I think to this day, the hardest tongue twister I've ever encountered that I still haven't found something harder than is the sixth sheep's sick. It's even hard to say slowly. It's so fucked up. I'm gonna type it in chat just so y'all can try and experience this. The sixth sheep's sick It's so messed up. Hi, baby. Yes, you are a kitty cat. That is true. Don't let anyone tell you you aren't. Meow. Okay, how's this going on? Like this. The beginnings of a face. Wow, I'm a little face. This sticker's on like slightly too high though, and it's bugging me. Can I shift it down a little bit? I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. What do we need now? C3 and D123. There we go. Thesis is in her bed now. I really do need to get a Thesis cam. That would be so fun. Wore herself out, yeah. She ran around. And now she's like, okay, I'm done. She's having a bath. That, and what else did we need for this? C3. Where's C? Is this C? Oh, this is C. Eh? Oh no, this is... Oh, this is the Zeta. Get out of here. I was like, this doesn't have any pieces on it. What do you mean? That's for the Zeta. We're already done that. I've been reading the Zeta guide this whole time. No, I was looking for the C runner. C? But then I looked to the side and I saw this C, and I was like, there's no pieces on here. But it's because it was for the Zeta. So I'm gonna need C3, C7, and C8, and C9. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Damn, even the head has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Even the head has like 13 pieces. Yeah, little snack time later. Well, it's also got some little guys in it I haven't cut out yet. It's got like a little landing crew, which is fun. Okay. Man, it's getting really dark out there now. Also, where did I put my phone? Just a second. It's somewhere. But yeah, I think later this week. Wait, when is that coming up? Where's my calendar? Yeah, I think on Friday I will stream the Elden Ring, because that's when it's coming out. And even if I'm bad, you guys aren't allowed to make fun of me. You have to be like, wow, No.A, you're doing such a good job trying to beat the enemies. Even if I'm rolling at super times and like the normal mobs are killing me, you have to be like, good job, No.A, you're really trying your best. You'll get them next time. Okay? Yeah. You have to be like, man, this game looks so hard. I could never do this good, but you're doing such a great job. Finally, I can point out all the skill issues. No. I think you have ample opportunity to do that in Crosscode already. Is this an invitation? I'm just saying. It's there. I don't dodge at the right times. I'm aware of this, and you're aware of this. So do we need to talk about it? Maybe we don't. But yeah, I think I'm gonna probably start... I don't know if I'll start this week. But I'm going to start taking some of my Fridays off this summer, so I'll be able to stream longer on Friday. I won't have to go to work. Because last year, all my vacation days got used up because I went to Japan. Any plans for a new series? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. In terms of, like, a long game that I want to start. Or, like, not a short game. I'm not sure. I might stream Dawn Trail, but I probably won't. Because I think usually I just like to like sit and zone out in Final Fantasy for very long periods of time. So I'm still thinking. Because I think we're starting to get towards the end of Crosscode. I think we're still a ways off, but... Yeah, I've been thinking about that, honestly. The fact that Kingdom Hearts is on Steam now, I'm like, oh my god, is this when I start doing Kingdom Hearts? I feel like when I do play Kingdom Hearts, I do kind of want to stream it. Analine. Because my only real knowledge of Kingdom Hearts has been through, like, clips and, like, osmosis from my friends. I think it would be interesting to see me actually bear the full brunt of it. And learn what the darkness really is. Seems like there's issues with AMD. Oh, well, I've gotten NVIDIA, so I should be okay with that. But yeah, if there's issues with the port, that's good to know. It really is so funny, though, that Kingdom Hearts has been out on PC for, like, years, but it's just been on the Epic Games Store. And now that it's finally coming out on Steam, everyone's like, wow, it's finally out on PC! I still don't understand why Kingdom Hearts exists. I don't either, but it seems funny. I think the thing that's really funny to me about Kingdom Hearts is you can explain the story of it and leave out the part where Disney characters are there, and it just seems like, okay, yeah, this is like a JRPG thing, and then you can be like, also Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck and Goofy are there too, by the way. And it's like... First game's really slow. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's kind of what I expect, honestly. But yeah, right now it's kind of like maybe Kingdom Hearts. Whenever Sushi Ben comes out on PC, obviously I'm going to be streaming Sushi Ben because, you know, Hatoful Boyfriend writer. I gotta. See Sora fight Jack Skellington, Simba Beast. Yeah, I mean, definitely, like... I can see the appeal. It feels like such a gateway drug into anime. It's like, hey kids, do you like Disney stuff? What if there was anime characters? Have you heard of anime? And they're like, hee hee, no. I want to see my favorite Disney characters. And then you get them. And that's how you fucking get them. That's not supposed to be like that. Just do a little sounding. Dark Clouds. That sounds really familiar to me. I don't think I played it. I think I saw someone did a YouTube review of it. I never had a PS2. I was an Xbox and a GameCube kid, but I never had a PS2. So I missed out on a lot of games. Actually... Oh, it's a level 5 game. That does make me think of an old game that I kind of want to try streaming at some point if there's a way to stream it. Because it's like one of my biggest nostalgia games. And I think it would be fun to go back to it on stream is... I'm sure you've heard me talk about it before because it's like my #1 nostalgia game. But is Metal Arms Glitch in the System. I loved that game growing up. You can ride and customize a mecha? That sounds fucking awesome! Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Oh my god, the main character looks like Link. Huh. Dark Chronicle. Oh man, the cell shading does still look good. Damn. Art style. Okay. We have... Oh, no, I have to sand this. I was about to say we have all the pieces for the head now, but I have to sand this still. I still forgot the difference between mecha and robot. Well, let me lecture again. And again, this is only my opinion. Other people might have different ones. But to me, a mecha is a large humanoid vehicle that you go in. A person goes in there and they control it and it moves around. But it is a vehicle. It doesn't have artificial intelligence or nothing. A robot is a large humanoid mechanical thing that can control itself. That's the difference between robot and mecha to me. And sometimes the line blurs. But I think they are distinct in a lot of ways. What's the game I mentioned earlier? It's called Metal Arms, Glitch in the System. It's a game where you are a robot, an actual robot, not a mecha. You're a robot, and you shoot a bunch of other robots. And you run around. It's like a third-person action shooter. And it's got a bunch of funny characters and really good music. And fun guns. And I played it on the Xbox when I was a wee child, and I loved it. And I'm so sad it never got a sequel because the studio shut down. Okay, so now this. Right. Surprised when I heard cussing because the style kind of child friendly. Yeah, it was. It was a game that was really, I think, kind of pushing its T for teen rating in very careful ways. Because it was full of profanity, but it was all bleeped out. And it was extremely violent, but everyone was a robot. Okay, this up here. These. Oh, you know what would look really good, I bet. Is a little dab of silver on the Vulcans. Just a teensy little dab of silver on the Vulcans. There we go. But yeah, I loved that game. It was so fun. It had this really fun mechanic too, where you got this gun that was called the tether gun. And it was basically if you could sneak behind an enemy robot or stun them with like an EMP, you could take control of them and possess them. And so all of the enemies in the game were also playable, and you could play as them and use their weapons. Oh, it was so fun. And it had this full like limb destruction system going on as well. It's gonna go there and there. Oh man. Okay. Man, okay, I really need to try and fix this eye sticker. It's too high. It's especially noticeable once you put on the rest of the face. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. On the sides. Huh? Huh? Is this right? I think so. These pieces are so tiny. Right. Where's a Q-tip? There is our head. Whoop. Can we focus? Can we focus? Wow. Wow. This piece is kind of loose because of that bit I cut off that I wasn't supposed to. Yay! Maybe I'll glue it later. Oh, actually, the whole head is on here really loose. Is there a thing missing in there? Why is it so loose? Wait, what? Well, it's on there. Pew! It looks a little funny. Okay, where is the cap for this? Here it is. must have missed something, because it's like... Woo! It's super loosey-goosey. But everything looks right in there, I think. Unless this is supposed to click further in. Maybe that's it. Oh, that's a bit better. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's start on the arm, I think. I don't think we're going to finish it, but let's start on it. Let's start on, this would be the right arm. Right? Yes. Eh? Oh, this is G. This is G. J, 3, and 4. But yeah, I feel like Metal Arms felt like such a long game to me as a wee child, but I wonder if it would actually be long if I played it now, or if I'd blow through it. Now that I'm a more powerful gamer, in theory. Or if I'd find it really hard now. I might have been stronger as a gamer as a child. Yeah, that's me. A master plower. I'd play it now and I'd be like, how did I react to these things so fast? Oh, right. My reaction speed is slower now, because I'm old. And my brain has decayed. I'm not even sure if there's a PC port for that game or not, though. There might not be. But it's not like there's any way to buy it now. I feel like it's fine to emulate it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, totally legally plug in my old Xbox and record off of it. And stream. Yeah. Man, it's crazy. The head was so complicated with so many pieces, and then the shoulders are just like 4 bits. So easy. The Zeta shoulders were like... They had so much going on. I guess this guy's shoulders aren't really doing too much. Also, I will be right back. It is time for this. I shall return. I've returned. I have returned. Where? I am no longer pooping. I have pooped. I am the pooper. Just returning a message. Just a moment. Wah. Boop. I think I might just finish up this shoulder and then finish meeting my father for lunch today, because it's Father's Day. But first, I need to panel line these shoulders. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. The shoulders honestly feel really plain. I feel like the stickers probably add a lot to them. But without them, they're kind of... How do these all go together here? Oh, right. So these, like this, and then these on the outside, like this. Yes. No. Maybe so. Yes. Ah! I dropped a piece. Wait, is there nothing that goes on top of this? There's gotta be, right? Really? It's just plain on top? Oh, it is. That's so weird. Really? Huh. Oh, no, there is stuff that goes on top. G6. But it's later in the instructions for some reason. But I'm not following the order. I'm doing things how I want. So I will put it on now. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot to put this in the shoulder. This needs to go in there. Fuck. Oh, thankfully it was easy to pull apart. Together like that, and then this on here. Like that. Yay! A shoulder. Oop. Your hips are coming loose there, buddy. There we go. There. Our Gundam is looking so... something. But I think I will finish up a little early today. And we have now a skeleton and a head and a shoulder armor. Wow, so handsome. I think he needs to work out some more, you know? He's looking a little scrawny still. But we have progress. Can stand up. Can stand. Wow. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to finish up here because I'm going to have lunch with my father for Father's Day. But yeah, thanks for hanging out for PlaMorning. And I will see you all later for probably... I haven't made a schedule yet, but probably crosscode on Wednesday. It's crosscode time, baby. But for now, bye-bye, Keen. Have a good time of day. Bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.